Now on Good Morning Northwest. If you have travel plans taking you across Snoqualmie Pass today, why you may want to think about delaying that trip.
We do have a weather alert day due to heavy mountain snow in our area, but also the heavy winds in the lower elevations where we're living right now. How much, how long, and when does it all get better? That's coming up.
Russia's brutal Christmas Day attack in Ukraine, the damage caused, and what the U.S. is saying about it. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. So glad you're with us. I'm Robin Nance. Natalie Grant has the morning off. It is Thursday, December 26th. Hope you had a great Christmas. Let's check in with Mark in our first alert forecast, and we have some serious weather to talk about.
Depending on where you are in elevation, if you're to the north, you're getting heavy snow. In our area, we're expecting high winds to really start kicking up here in the next couple of hours, taking us through the afternoon and early evening for areas of Spokane south into the Palouse, and of course, again, through sunset, which is a little after 4 o'clock. The days are getting longer, by the way. 35 degrees currently, winds to 10 miles an hour. We're going to see those start to pick up. Here's our winter alerts with our wind advisory in effect till 3 o'clock. We're going to see, again, the watches and the warnings that will continue, and that's going to be throughout this evening. Doppler radar says, yeah, there's a reason for all this. We still have the snow, Newport north all the way to the Canadian line. We're seeing the backside of this. This should bring in some winds as well as it moves across. We see snow on the sides of the roads on I-90 heading out to the airport, but not on the roads, but there could be some slippery conditions. Forecast radar says, yeah, we're going to see this thing taper off about 2, 3 o'clock, but the winds are going to follow behind that, gusting in excess of 50 miles an hour. Once that pushes through, then Friday we have another system coming in that's going to bring rain for us and snow continuing into the mountain passes east and west of us. Windy, high today of 43, which is 10 degrees above average.
And with all the forecasted snow, the Northwest Avalanche Center is issuing an avalanche warning for the Cascades. Due to heavy snow, strong winds, and low elevations of snow transitioning to rain, travel through the Stevens and Snoqualmie passes is not recommended. The warning lasts until 6 tonight. A driver suspected of being under the influence caused a crash that injured a woman Christmas morning in Spokane Valley. Washington State Patrol says 39-year-old Robert Garcia was driving north on Pines Road near Trent Avenue just before 11 yesterday morning. Troopers say Garcia crossed into oncoming traffic and hit a car driven by a 61-year-old Spokane Valley woman. She and Garcia were taken to the hospital. We don't know how badly they are hurt. WSP says Garcia faces charges of vehicular assault. Nearly 500,000 Ukrainians are in the dark this holiday season following Russia's massive Christmas Day attack on the region. Hannah Joy is at the Breaking Now desk. And Hannah, Russia took aim at Ukraine's power grid. What's President Biden saying about it?
Robin, Biden is calling this attack outrageous. I've just learned that 500,000 people in Ukraine are without power. This comes after Russia launched missiles and drone strikes toward Ukraine's power grid. Russia now calls the attack a success. But in response, Ukraine's president posted on social media that Putin deliberately chose Christmas for an attack. What could be more inhumane? Meanwhile, President Biden said he directed the Department of Defense to continue a surge of weapon deliveries to Ukraine. The U.S. has committed $175 billion to help Ukraine. But this could all change once President-elect Donald Trump takes office. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Hannah, thanks. Firefighters in Stevens County had to knock down a garage fire in Suncrest yesterday morning. It happened on Mockingbird Lane, about 30 minutes north of Spokane. These photos are from Stevens County Fire District 1. Firefighters said the fire was mostly contained to the garage, but caused extensive damage. They haven't said what caused it. In news for your health, whooping cough has surged in the U.S. and it doesn't look to be slowing down. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, there have been 32,000 cases reported this year. That's about 6 times more than there were last year. Whooping cough can be serious for all ages, but children younger than 1 are particularly sensitive. Vaccination is the best way to protect against the contagious respiratory illness. Symptoms are similar to the common cold, but a painful body cough can develop that can last for weeks or months. There is still time for a belated Christmas gift as no one won Tuesday night's Mega Millions jackpot. The next drawing for Mega Millions is tomorrow with an estimated grand prize of $1.15 billion up for grabs. This Mega Millions is the largest jackpot ever offered in the month of December and just the 7th time in the game's history of breaking $1 billion. If you take the lump sum, you will get a paltry $516 million and Get your tickets now because next year the prices to buy lotto tickets goes from $2 to $5. That starts in April. Good morning, Northwest time is now 6:05. Checking in with Mark again, and we're really keeping our eye on this strong wind.
A lot of moisture in the region. It's rain here, snow to the north, and you can see Deer Park at 33, Spirit Lake 32. That snow heading north toward the Canadian line and into our area. Temperatures in the mid to upper 30s. The winds are soon to follow. We're going to have a full check of the forecast coming up.
And it's not just us with some intense weather today. It's hitting up and down the Pacific coast. We'll show you what's happening. And the special Christmas celebration thanks to the Salvation Army, how it honored a unique population of our neighbors after this break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
It's our Drive Home the Holiday Sales event where you'll save up to $16,000 off or 0% APR on a new Sierra 1500 Crew Cab Denali. And ask us about our 3-day return and 7-day exchange. We're family owned and operated at GMC of Riverfront Park.
Go, Chiefs, go! Puck coming out front. Weinstein making a move. Puts a backhander on net. He scores!
Friday, December 27th in the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena with your Spokane Chiefs. It's a Sturm Heating family feast. Spokane plays Wenatchee. It's a family feast night. Enjoy discounted concession items at select concourse locations all game long, including hot dogs, Coca-Cola products, and more. Friday, December 27th, Sturm Heating family feast. Puck drops at 7:05. For tickets, go to SpokaneChiefs.com.
4 News Now and STCU are proud to continue highlighting volunteers who go above and beyond with their efforts. STCU Volunteers Count is a project that awards groups and individuals who take volunteering to the next level, donating personal time and financial support to local nonprofits. The winning volunteers will be awarded a grant courtesy of STCU to help further their efforts, and then we'll tell their story. If you know of a local volunteer who deserves recognition, nominate them at KXLY.com.
Comfort and peace. When a loved one is in need of end-of-life care, it's more than care. It's warmth and dignity in the face of advanced illness. Courage binds us all. The courage in facing a terminal illness together. Our care team have dedicated their lives to alleviating pain, discomfort, and providing licensed around-the-clock medical attention. We are Hospice of North Idaho, and we are honored to care for your loved one.
Planning a trip to 49 degrees north? Make Mistaqua Casino Hotel your home base for an unforgettable ski, stay, and play experience. Store your gear securely in our convenient ski lockers. And after a day on the slopes, relax in our indoor swimming pool, hot tub, or unwind in one of our comfortable, beautiful new hotel rooms. Mistaqua Casino Hotel is located just north of Spokane on Highway 395 near Chewelah. Visit Mistaqua.com for more details.
It's our Drive Home the Holiday Sales event where you'll save up to $9,000 off or 3.9% APR on a new Sierra 2500 HD Denali. And ask us about our 3-day return and 7-day exchange. We're family owned and operated at GMC of Riverfront Park.
4 News Now is brought to you by Custom Truck.
Welcome back. It is 6:08. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. An ambush attack on law enforcement in Syria killed 14 people overnight. According to the country's interior ministry, the attack was carried out by the former forces of deposed leader Bashar al-Assad. It came just hours after the new government's military operations command said its forces killed a group of the former regime in the same area. The ambush is the first known large attack by Assad loyalists since his ouster less than 3 weeks ago. Former President Bill Clinton is out of the hospital this morning. His office says he was discharged from Georgetown University Medical Center in Washington, D.C. one day after being admitted for flu. The 78-year-old has experienced health problems in the past, including a 4-hour bypass surgery in 2004. The former president has kept a busy schedule in recent months. That included campaigning for Kamala Harris and in recent weeks promoting his new book. Package thieves are starting to hit everyone's bottom line. The Wall Street Journal says tens of thousands of online retailers are tacking on package protection fees. Some retailers making it mandatory. Others automatically add it, though customers can opt out before the checkout. And millions of Americans are under weather alerts on this busy travel day. High surf alerts are happening along the West Coast from Washington down to Northern California, and heavy snow is expected at higher elevations. The possibility of 3 feet falling in the Cascades to the Rocky Mountains.
And lower elevations, when we look at the 10-second takeaway, it's going to be the winds with a wind advisory in effect. We have a weather alert day today. Caution advised as you're traveling. Our high today, though, 43 degrees.
The Salvation Army hosted a Christmas celebration last night. The event was put on by the Salvation Army's Marshallese community and included a Marshallese worship service, a warm meal, as well as dancing and singing.
It's just going to be a wonderful time of being together, some cultural things that are happening as well, and it's Christmas, and no one should be alone today.
The celebration was a way for the Salvation Army to open its doors to those who may not have a family to spend the holidays with or a warm meal to enjoy. It's now 10 minutes after 6 o'clock. So many people step up to help their neighbors during the season of giving. You will meet a local man who does that, but doesn't just limit it to the season. Why he comes back day after day after day. And as we go to break, here's a live look over the Spokane Arena. Actually, this is over the pavilion. We'll be back with much more Good Morning Northwest right after this.
Right now, you could be sitting on a gold mine and not even know it. That's because for the price of the loose change currently hiding in your couch, you could hit a jackpot at Northern Quest. It's true. 188 people do it every day, and often with a bet that jingles rather than folds. So flip over a couch cushion near you, then win your share of more than $13 million worth of jackpot payouts each month. Only at Northern Quest. Yes, the best.
The Season of New Traditions sales event is on at George Gee Kia Spokane. This means you receive special savings on over 270 new Kias. Exceptional offers are available now. Lease new 2025 Kia Sorento Hybrid EX all-wheel drives starting at just $349 a month. Lease new Kia Sportage X-Line PHEV all-wheel drives starting at only $299 a month. Give yourself and your loved ones the gift of a new Kia from George Gee Kia Spokane. Shop George Gee Kia Spokane off I-90 in Liberty Lake.
At Jewelry Design Center, we want to be your jeweler for life. We are locally owned and the largest jewelry store in the region, offering you a showroom filled with world-famous brands and designers. We are a team of artists, craftsmen, and professionals who create exclusive designs and one-of-a-kind pieces. Take time to think it over, but we are not your average jewelry store. From our hands to your heart, we are Jewelry Design Center, and we want to be your jeweler for life.
Hi, I'm Dean, the owner of Carpet Barn. Right now, save up to 60% with clearance pricing.
Carpet starts at only 99 cents a foot and LVP for 78 cents a foot. Save 40, 50, and even 60% now at Carpet Barn. Mohawk Redwood starts at $2.99 a foot, including pad. Got a small project? Get 2 remnants and the third is free. But don't wait. This offer is only good while supplies last. Get quick installation at Carpet Barn's clearance sale.
And now a joke from Yolk's Fresh Market.
What did the egg yolk say to the lemon juice? Happy Hollandaise.
So many accident victims don't call the advocates because they worry about the cost. They think it'll be expensive. They're not sure they can afford it. But the truth is, the cost is
tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars.
Donnie, the cost is nothing. They don't pay anything unless we win.
Ken, I was talking about how much it would cost them if they don't contact us. Tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands.
That's true. Injured? You deserve an advocate.
The after Christmas savings are on now at all Walker's Furniture locations.
Get the furniture you love at 15 to 40% off. Or pay over time with 0 interest financing until 2029.
This week at Walker's.
Sports on 4 News Now is brought to you by Coeur d'Alene Casino.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Welcome back. It is now 6:14. Meals on Wheels Greater Spokane prepares more than 900 meals a day for seniors in Spokane County. That doesn't stop on the holidays. Madeline Mullins shows us how one man helps deliver more than just a meal.
Every day, all across town,
Meals on Wheels.
James Glenn pays a visit to some Spokane seniors.
Meals on Wheels, I drive and I deliver meals to the people that need meals every day.
Glenn delivers 27 meals a day.
I've been doing this for 5 years.
You go every single day?
Yeah, every day. Yeah.
every day, including Christmas.
And you have a very Merry Christmas and nice seeing you again. You too.
Meals on Wheels delivers a hot meal to those living in Spokane who can't cook for themselves. And on Christmas, they also delivered a Christmas gift.
And then for the holidays, we give them a little present to say thank you for being a customer.
But Glenn says on Christmas, it's more than just a meal.
I think they appreciate it because a lot of times there's nobody but them, and they don't have anybody to come and give the meals to them. Sorry, but giving meals to them. So I'm glad that that's what we do. We give them a meal hoping that, they'll feel appreciated about getting it.
And as much as these people appreciate getting the meals,
Yep, you're very welcome, sir.
Glenn appreciates delivering the meals as well.
A friendship. It's like a friendship thing. And to see them every day they're glad to see me and I'm glad to see them.
And while the holidays are the season of giving, Glenn is giving all year round.
Here you go, your Meals on Wheels package, and you have a present in there too.
Oh, great.
Okay, thank you.
Exciting. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, great.
All right, have a good day. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry
All
Christmas.
right, bye-bye.
In Spokane, I'm Madeline Mullins, 4 News Now.
Pretty cool.
Oh, it's so great. And they are always looking for volunteers. If you want to join in and develop some of those friendships and really help people out, that's a great way to do it.
Yeah, you can do it one day a week or, well,
Yeah.
he's in. He's all in.
And you do get a little help with gas money. So that's very helpful as well. And if you are traveling anywhere, oh boy, it's going to be an interesting day today.
Again, there's the Department of Transportation saying Snoqualmie Pass, Day Stevens Pass, just stay here. Give it a day. They'll be working it. Avalanche control underway at Snoqualmie Pass, so they close it anyway to do. It's going to be a mess.
Yeah, it's
as
something.
people try to escape the homes. All right, let's try and look at what we have for the first alert day that we have. The heavy snow, the high winds that we are going to be seeing coming in. We already have the snow in northeastern Washington. It's going to continue through the day. Spokane and Palouse to the south, gusty winds in excess of 50 miles an hour. It was last Wednesday, you'll remember, the 18th, that we had those winds to 68 miles an hour. Granted, unexpected wind gusts that strong, but we're going to see it running through sunset today. So we get through this, Doppler radar, very busy. We see the snow to the north. We do see a break in the action. The winds following that as we continue to see gusty conditions will be this morning through the middle of the day and into the afternoon. So with all of that moisture available, Snoqualmie Pass, couple of feet of snow plus in Stevens Pass. 4th of July, 2 to 4 inches. They're getting some snow now. Lookout Pass continue to get 1 foot to 2 feet of snow. While they are doing everything they can to keep these roads clear, you know it's going to be winter travel. You have to be prepared. We have the rain expected to be hit and miss throughout the day. Temperatures hovering around 40 degrees. 43 will be our high today. Winds will stop this afternoon. The winds will replace it, and we're going to see those winds until the sun set. After that, it does cool down and calm down, but it's going to take a while before those sustained winds are below 20 miles an hour, but we just won't see the gusty conditions as it comes with it. Just so a lot of physicality right there. We do have a wind advisory in effect till 3 o'clock. We've got the winter storm warning through 7 a.m. this morning, but it'll continue to snow. And then the advisory that we see that will be in existence throughout the day. We look at the radar and satellite. You can see off the west coast, this continues to make its way in. This is the next thing. This will be Friday. This is just going to hammer areas of Oregon, northern and central California. Our winds today. We're going to see those winds gusting in excess of 50 miles an hour. We'll see that for this afternoon. And then things should die down by dinner time. We'll still see some sustained winds. For today, we're expecting to see this taper off, 4 o'clock be done. Overnight, we see things calm down. Snow moving in for Idaho. Then we'll see more snow coming in from the west. That's for Saturday morning. Some snow, warming conditions, rain, snow mixed with snow into the mountains. We just see a continuation of this energy about every 24 hours. We're going to have highs day of 43 degrees. We have a chance of rain each and every day all the way through Sunday. We're going to see a mix Sunday morning of rain, snow down to 33. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, as we enter the new year, we will see drier conditions and cooler conditions, more near normal as we get into Wednesday, New Year's Day.
It's so strange to not have much more snow down here at this time of year.
Kelly Park would look so much better with snow, so much better.
It sure would.
It still looks cool.
It still does. It's still beautiful. We'll take a look in a little bit. It is now 6:20. Gonzaga is jetting off to California for their game this weekend. The Bulldogs taking on the UCLA Bruins in Inglewood this Saturday night. Jack Wallace has the matchups to watch out for next in sports.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
It's the New Year's Super Sale at Furniture Row. Right now, save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Or score 60 months, no interest. Say goodbye to tired old designs. And hello to killer new looks at great prices. The New Year's Super Sale, on now at Furniture Row.
Stay safe while traveling this winter. Before you head out, trust the First Alert weather team to pinpoint the safest times to go and exactly what to expect. 4 News Now First Alert weather on air, on the app, and streaming on KXLY Plus.
Did you know that Washington's Working Families Tax Credit could put up to $1,200 back in your pocket? If you're part of a low to moderate income household, you could be eligible for a refund designed to help you cover essentials like groceries, gas, or bills. The best part? Applying is free and easy. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov to see if you qualify. Don't miss out. Apply now and make sure you get the refund you deserve. That's workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
Want a cool new vehicle for the new year? A new style? Tough four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive? With delayed payments until April 1st, then you need to head down to the Cal Superstores in Airway Heights and Coeur d'Alene, where they are offering up to $600 of free upgrades, like truck lifts, light bars, and tires, to customize your new ride.
Like your deal, love your wheels at Cal.
Christmas and New Year's, we'll find you home. There'll be no more sorrows, no grief and pain. I'll be happy once again.
Winter weather can be unpredictable, causing power outages at the worst times. Don't end up cold and in the dark. Invest in a generator from AmeriWest Electric, experts in home battery backup and standby systems. Contact us today, AmeriWestElectric.com.
It's the New Year's Super Sale at Denver Mattress, where the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Check out the Summit Firm for only $299.99. Or score 60 months no interest and free shipping. Happy New Year from Denver Mattress.
We hope you all had a very Merry Christmas and a happy start to your Hanukkah last night. But the Gonzaga Bulldogs, they weren't in any mood to relax and celebrate. Back at practice yesterday and readying to face the UCLA Bruins in Inglewood this Saturday to close out the non-conference schedule. Zags and Bruins have one heck of a history. 8 all-time meetings. Zags a promising 7-1 in those. Last 2 games, though, decided by only 4 fewer points, and usually in pretty big-time games like the tournament. Graham Ike spoke with us post-game this past weekend about the matchup and what it means to them to try and keep that momentum up and win in a tough road-like environment.
It felt great going into a game because we know who we are and we know how much work we put into this. Now, we know it's going to be a physical matchup and it's probably going to be a good game. All in all, we just got to give it our hardest and our best effort when that day comes, and even on the way leading up to it.
Zags continue work before their trip south, and yes, it is technically a neutral site game, but the first ever college game in the Intuit Dome is just 15 miles from UCLA's campus. Bruins lost to North Carolina Tar Heels last Saturday, snapping a 9-game win streak. That loss drops them down in the polls to number 22. Including this matchup, Gonzaga playing 3 of their next 4 games in the greater Los Angeles area with their conference opener at Pepperdine in Malibu, back to Spokane Arena to host Portland in the Community Cancer Fund Classic, then again back to the Golden Coast for their game at Loyola Marymount. Tip-off against UCLA is Saturday at 1. Now, right behind me, you see these great photos of me and Sydney Berger, our weekend anchor. Tune in at 5, 6, and Nightside tonight and tomorrow evening to watch live coverage all around the Cougs in their bowl game down in San Diego. That's all for Morning Sports. I'm Jack Wallace.
It is now 6:25 on the nose. We think of the bald eagle as a symbol of America. Why, it wasn't officially our national bird until now. And extreme weather is in store up and down the West Coast. Hannah Joy breaking it down for us right after the break. And
in this morning's GMA First Look, a new lawsuit filed against It Ends With Us director and lead actor Justin Baldoni.
It actually gets worse. Yeah.
No way. Baldoni's former publicist, Stephanie Jones, is suing the actor and his Crisis PR team for alleged breach of contract and defamation. The suit accuses the Crisis team, including Jones's former employee, of scheming to bury and destroy co-star Blake Lively to protect Baldoni, and then blamed Jones for the smear campaign. Baldoni did not respond to ABC's request for comment on the Jones lawsuit. The lawsuit comes just days after Lively filed a complaint accusing Baldoni of sexual harassment and a retaliatory smear campaign. Baldoni's attorney has called Lively's allegations completely false, outrageous, and intentionally salacious.
Come on. What are you doing?
Coming up at 7 a.m., we'll tell you more about the fallout. With your GMA First Look, I'm Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
What?
My moderate to severe Crohn's symptoms kept me out of the picture. Now I have Skyrizi.
I've got places to go and I'm feeling free. Controlling my Crohn's means everything to me. Control is everything to me.
And now I'm back in the picture. Feel significant symptom relief at 4 weeks with Skyrizi, including less abdominal pain and fewer bowel movements. Skyrizi helped visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining. And with Skyrizi, many were in remission at 12 weeks, at 1 year, and even at 2 years.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's.
Now's the time to take control of your Crohn's.
Control is everything to me.
Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's disease.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Save your greed! At More Furniture, we're celebrating freedom of choice. Right now, get this gorgeous reclining sofa and matching reclining love seat in brown for only $9.95. But wait, you'll also find this plush gray reclining sofa with love seat for only $9.95. The console love seat with this set includes cup holders and storage for added versatility. Whatever your style, you'll find it at More Furniture with choices. Visit your local More Furniture and exercise your freedom of choice today.
We have all your SUV options here at Post Falls Volkswagen. Choose the SUV with easy-to-use technology that best meets your needs and budget. There are so many choices, so take as many test drives as you want, and our knowledgeable staff will assist you with all the information you need.
Our Sign Then Drive sales event is happening now. Get the Atlas with 0.9% APR or $3,500 bonus. Drive home your dream SUV with 0 down. Just sign and drive.
Find SUV options at Post Falls Volkswagen. The home is 0000.
So you want somewhere to play? We got you. A nice relaxing stay? We got you. Wanna be entertained? We got you. Wanna play golf all day? We got you. Go to Lake Casino. The winning is just the beginning. So you're looking for something to do? We got you. Want some tasty food? We got you. Heard you wanna do some shopping? We got you. The live music is always popping at the Go to Lake Casino. At the Go to Lake Casino. Go to Lake Casino. The winning is just the beginning.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
We start this half hour with the 4 News Now story tracker and stories people are reading about online this morning. Today marks 20 years since a massive Indian Ocean tsunami killed more than 230,000 people in a dozen countries. Hundreds of people gathered to pray at a mosque in Indonesia. 170,000 people died in Indonesia alone. The disaster caused by a 9.1 magnitude earthquake off the coast of Sumatra on December 26, 2004. 1.7 million people were displaced by that tsunami. With all the forecasted snow here, the Northwest Avalanche Center is issuing an avalanche warning for the Cascades. Due to heavy snow, strong winds, and low elevations of snow transitioning to rain, travel through the Stevens and Snoqualmie passes is not recommended. The warning lasts until 6 this evening. Good morning, Northwest. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Robin Nance. Natalie has the morning off. Welcome to your Thursday. It's December 26th. Let's check in with Mark. He does have a weather alert day that you need to know about.
Yeah, and it's split. To the north, it's snow. To our area south, it's the winds. And we do have a high wind advisory in effect that lasts all the way till 3 o'clock or through sunset, really. We're going to see the winter travel, and we're already seeing that in Snoqualmie, Stevens, also 4th of July, and into Lookout. That wind advisory through 3, looking for winds to 50 miles an hour. Sustained winds to 10 right now. We're expecting those winds to move in. The rain has stopped in Spokane. We're sitting at 35 degrees, still raining in Coeur d'Alene. Doppler radar, we see that backside as this continues to move across. We are relatively quiet. I-90 as you head out through Sprague. Still wet roadways, but the rain has stopped. We're just awaiting the winds to come in. Behind this, we're going to have temperatures up to about 43 degrees. We are going to have the windy conditions, and then things calm down as the sun sets. We'll have more on your forecast and who has what coming up.
Millions of Americans are under weather alerts on this busy travel day, from snow to flooding rains. Hannah Joy is at the Breaking Now desk. And Hannah, most of the bad weather looks like it's taking aim here in the west.
That's right, Robin. Waves are expected to reach 30 feet just after this wharf collapsed in Santa Cruz. Check it out. Here's new video of the damage and wharf that split. Here in Washington State down to Northern California, you can expect heavy rain. Meanwhile, in Denver, snow is delaying many drivers who are headed home from holiday celebrations. In fact, one interstate was shut down due to the conditions. Now in the Midwest and Northeast, there is so much snow, drivers should watch out for slippery roads. For instance, in Vermont, this SUV slid on ice. The car then slammed into a vehicle behind, loaded onto a tow truck. So as you are driving today and tomorrow, be careful. Here at 4 News Now, we will keep you updated on air and online about weather conditions. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Hannah, thanks. The city of Okanagan has been under a boil water advisory all week and will continue to do more testing today. According to Okanagan County Emergency Management, the city had a water main break on Sunday at the intersection of 2nd Avenue and Queen Street. The city Public Works Department has isolated the break and chlorinated the water reservoirs to disinfect them. The city is testing water samples to make sure it's safe for residents and businesses, but a sample yesterday came back unsatisfactory. People in Okanagan may experience dirty water, and if so, you should flush water through your bathtubs and remove screens from faucets. We will keep you updated on when that advisory is lifted. We'll post the story on KXLY.com. In news for your health this morning, research is in the early stages of a new once-daily pill for weight loss. A study conducted on the new pill was recently presented at the annual European Association for the Study of Diabetes meeting, though it is yet to be published. ABC News' Melissa Adan has more.
A new pill called Amicrotin targets 2 cell receptors, GLP-1 and amylin. We already know that medicines that increase GLP-1 can help with weight loss. That's how weight loss drugs like semaglutide or Wegovy works. Now researchers are interested in increasing a hormone called amylin to help with weight loss in people who are overweight or have obesity. Amylin can help with feeling full and regulate how your body uses energy. The small study showed an average of 13% reduction in body weight when compared to placebo after taking Amicrotin for 12 weeks. At least 9 companies are actively researching similar drugs for weight loss, though a pill likely won't be available for a few years. With this Medical Minute, I'm Melissa Adan.
Well, you may be surprised that the bald eagle has only just been officially declared the nation's symbol for strength, freedom, and resilience. President Biden signed a bill on Christmas Eve to make the bald eagle our national bird. The legislation, which was brought to the Senate floor in July, passed unanimously this month. The bald eagle was long an unofficial symbol of the United States. It was adopted as the coat of arms to grace the Great Seal of the U.S. in 1782. It's also the leading insignia for all U.S. military branches and has appeared on currency, public buildings, flags, documents, and, of course, sports teams. It is now 6:34, checking in with Mark and the winds.
Where could we see bald eagles? Where could we go and view those hundreds and hundreds of bald eagles?
Well, you know, we just ran an article recently that there are fewer and they're heading out of town sooner. So Coeur d'Alene,
might want to get over there soon and check them out. Yeah, a couple hundred hanging out. Our winds gusting to 17 now. Moses Lake, sustained winds to 14 miles an hour. So the wind is the next trick coming in. We're going to talk more about that coming up.
And bird flu now affecting cat food. The recall of a food authorities say may have killed someone's pet. That's coming up.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY Plus.
Want a cool new vehicle for the new year? A new style? Tough four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive? With delayed payments until April 1st, then you need to head down to the Cal Superstores in Airway Heights and Coeur d'Alene, where they are offering up to $600 of free upgrades, like truck lifts, light bars, and tires, to customize your new ride. Like your deal, love your wheels at Cal.
Let the 4 News Now Holiday Travel Center take away the stress of winter travel. The latest weather updates, flight delays, road conditions, and interactive storm tracking radar. Look for it at KXLY.com and travel safely with 4 News Now. Happy holidays.
Oh, man.
Don't worry. I can take real good care of you. See? All taken care of. Works perfectly for you, right?
It's important that you are taken care of properly. At Craig Swap & Associates, we don't get paid until you win.
One call, that's all. 509-999-9999.
Magical moments. Snowy adventures. Warming up. Making memories. A winter wonderland. The perfect close-by getaway this winter is Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Find countless ways to play and plan your escape at cdawinter.com.
At Jewelry Design Center, we want to be your jeweler for life. We are locally owned and the largest jewelry store in the region, offering you a showroom filled with world-famous brands and designers. We are a team of artists, craftsmen, and professionals who create exclusive designs and one-of-a-kind pieces. Take time to think it over, but we are not your average jewelry store. From our hands to your heart, we are Jewelry Design Center, and we want to be your jeweler for life.
The Harlem Globetrotters 2025 World Tour is here. We're coming to Spokane Arena on January 27th and Beasley Coliseum on February 4th. Go to harlemglobetrotters.com/Washington for tickets to the 2025 World Tour, presented by Jersey Mike Subs.
It is now just about 6:38. A couple of consumer alerts for you to start in your refrigerator. More than 10,000 pounds of raw pork sausage and bologna are being pulled from store shelves and restaurant kitchens. The U.S. Department of Agriculture issued 2 separate recall notices. The first involved nearly 7,500 pounds of raw pork sausage products from Baltimore-based Impero Foods and Meats. The USDA says the meat was produced without federal inspection. The second recall affects more than 3,100 pounds of ready-to-eat pork and bologna products from Ralph's Packing Company. Authorities say the items are not labeled correctly and may contain milk, a known allergen. For more information about the specific recalled products, visit the U.S. Department of Agriculture's website. Cat owners, this one's for you. Northwest Naturals is recalling a batch of its pet food since a cat in Oregon died after eating product contaminated with bird flu. The recall is for Northwest Naturals' 2-pound feline turkey recipe raw frozen pet food. The company says the food tested positive for bird flu. The recalled packages have best if used by dates of May 21st, 2026 and June 23rd, 2026. The pet food was sold in 12 states as well as British Columbia. If you bought it, immediately throw it out and contact the store for a full refund. And a single lot of Systane Lubricant Eye Drops Ultra PF is under a recall because of a possibility of fungal contamination. The recall follows a consumer complaint. Someone found something inside the vial that turned out to be a fungus. The contamination can lead to eye infections. However, no adverse effects have been reported. You can check if your product is in the recalled lot number on the FDA's recall website.
All right, good morning. 10-second takeaway on your TV. It's going to be rain, then the winds. Well, the rain is moving out. The winds are moving in. It's weather alert day because those winds could gust in excess of 50 miles an hour. 43 the high today.
As you are waking up this Boxing Day, you might still be surrounded by signs of the Christmas season, namely a big mess. The city of Spokane has some tips on ways to reduce, reuse, or recycle all of it. Flatten boxes and put them in your blue recycling cart. But don't try to recycle plastic mailers or styrofoam. Those go in the garbage. The city of Spokane will pick up your Christmas tree for free starting Monday the 30th through Friday, January 10th. Any tree taller than 6 feet must be cut in half. And any decorations have to be removed first. And remember, those paper plates and food scraps can go in your green bin, but coated plates, plastic silverware, and used foil pans all go in the garbage. Finally, if you have gotten replacements for old computers, DVD players, or other electronics, check to see if they are part of the e-cycle program or donate them if they are still working. For more waste reduction tips and disposal information resources, you can go to TalkTrashSpokane.com. TalkTrashSpokane.com. It is now 6:40, just about 6:41. Dozens of people died Christmas morning in a fiery plane crash in Kazakhstan. What investigators say may have caused that crash and why others say there's a deeper mystery involved. That's when Good Morning Northwest continues.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Whenever I see somebody purchasing something with their WSU card, I always like to give them a go Cougs. It brings me back to when I was in Pullman.
With the WSU credit and debit cards from BECU, you can show your Coug pride on every purchase. BECU, power in people.
The after Christmas clearance is on now at Walker's Furniture with year-end blowout savings on last year model closeouts, discontinued and remnant inventory. And because we must sell it all, get 15 to 40%, even up to 70% off, or interest-free financing till 2029. So you can enjoy the comfort of your new furniture now and pay over time during the after Christmas clearance at Walker's.
Where quality just costs less.
It's that time of year again to get the Honda of your dreams during Happy Honda Days, where you'll find great offers on a rugged new Passport, Pilot with available all-wheel drive, and the powerful Ridgeline. So don't wait. Turn your holiday dreams into reality with a new Honda named KBB.com's best value brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Swing into Fred's Appliance for our New Year New Kitchen Super Sale and discover unbeatable deals on the largest selection of in-stock, get-it-today inventory in our region.
Make cleanup a breeze with a brand new model Bosch dishwasher, limited to stock on hand, only $449. Save over 40%.
Quiet operation, advanced water efficiency, and a variety of cycle options.
Fred's, it's appliances, only appliances.
At Fred's, we sell appliances, only appliances.
Whenever I see somebody purchasing something with their WSU card, I always like to give them a go Cougs. It brings me back to when I was in Pullman.
With the WSU credit and debit cards from BECU, you can show your Coug pride on every purchase. BECU, power in people.
4 News Now is brought to you by Beetlejuice. Tickets at BroadwaySpokane.com.
Welcome back. It is now 6:44. A terrifying scene played out overseas Christmas morning. A passenger plane flying hundreds of miles off course crashed to the ground. 38 people died. Now the cause of that crash is shrouded in mystery as investigators try to piece together what happened. Here's ABC's Andrew Dimbert.
A fiery plane crash in Kazakhstan on Christmas morning. An Azerbaijan airliner with 67 people aboard flying precariously over the Caspian Sea, sharply losing altitude before going down. Incredibly, 29 people survived, including 2 children, some of them stumbling away from the split fuselage, others dragged from the charred wreckage at the crash site. At the hospital, survivors lay side by side in beds. This man in anguish. He hasn't seen his wife since the crash. She was sitting next to him on the plane. Elsewhere, a flight attendant who survived video called his family, asking his loved ones to tell mom not to worry. Authorities now investigating the moments before the crash. Russian news agencies report the flight was headed to Russia, but was rerouted to Aktau, Kazakhstan due to fog. The flight path then shows the plane flying hundreds of miles off course before turning in a figure 8 and then crashing to the ground. Video from inside the cabin shows passengers staying calm even after oxygen masks dropped. Russian authorities claim a bird strike took the plane down, leading to engine failure and an emergency landing attempt. Bird strikes are not uncommon. Back in 2009, birds flew into the engines of a U.S. Airways flight piloted by Sully Sullenberger, who saved the plane by landing in the Hudson River. And just this month, an American Airlines flight from New York to Charlotte was forced to make an emergency landing after this bird strike took out 2 of the plane's engines. But in this case, aviation experts are skeptical that a bird strike is to blame, pointing out the tail of the plane was torn off and turned upside down.
We have a mystery on a mystery here. We have a picture of what appears to be the tail section of the airplane with holes in it, holes that can't be explained by any regular problem, certainly not with hitting birds.
Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
And experts have questioned whether Russian air defenses connected to the war in Ukraine may have played a role in the crash. The plane's black boxes have been recovered. We'll be following that. Let's take a look now, a live look. The lights of Cali Park shining bright still. The menorah in the middle there is lit up. And yeah, we could use some snow. It's not going to happen for us down here.
No.
Hopefully they can withstand those winds, though.
We are going to see windy conditions. We do have, again, that weather alert day because of snow to the north and then winds in our area. Do we have our picture of Mount Spokane? They've got almost 4 inches of snow. So one of the benefits of this system moving in, of course, they're going to be working the road. They're open today, and it looks like it's going to be great skiing weather. Now, it's getting to your point. The high winds could affect ski operations in a lot of the different ski areas. We do have snow to the north. The winds for us, the Palouse is going to get more wind than we will, and this goes through sunset today when things finally calm down. We do have the wind advisory here. The winter weather, the watch for the winter weather there, and then the storm warning into Winthrop all the way across. Now that's going good till 7 o'clock this morning, and then we'll see things taper off there. For us, it's going to be light scattered rain showers. We're going to see a return. We're drying out right now, but it's really just going to be a matter of where you are, whether you're going to see it or not. The winds firing up midday through the afternoon. The problem there, the winds to 50 miles an hour, 55 potentially. We had a week ago winds to 68 miles an hour. While we don't anticipate that, we didn't anticipate it a week ago. So we want you to be prepared. Low 40s all the way through into the 6 o'clock hour. Then we're back into the 30s and we get cool. We have the Doppler radar on the move, and we're drying out to the south. The winds are going to follow in behind that. We still have snow to the north. This is going to take a while before it clears. Several inches of snow into the northern areas. As we look at this big picture on the west, we've got the system right now. This is coming across. This is going to come in for Friday. This is going to be making its way to Oregon and California with more rain there. We look at our winds today. Gusts in excess of 25 miles an hour, gusts to 50, potentially 8, 9, 10 o'clock. We could see a return of those gusty winds even as 3, 4 o'clock come in. The gusty winds look to be all the way through the afternoon, then tapering off after about 3, 4 o'clock. So be prepared. When we look at what we can expect for, again, the next hit, this continues to move out today. It's out of our area by 4 o'clock. We get a break. Everything calms down. Then we see a return engagement Friday. We're going to see some snow or rain-snow mixed. It's still going to be warm in the lower elevations. We have more coming in. That's going to be Saturday into Sunday, mostly to the south of us, but we have that 20 to 30% chance. Our current conditions, it's, freezing up in Spirit Lake, Deer Park 33, but we're at, temperatures in the mid to upper 30s along the I-90 corridor. Highs there are going to be in the low 40s all over the place, 45 in Ritzville. It is going to be windy. We're going to have 39 on Friday, back into the mid 40s Saturday, back into the 30s Sunday. We have a lot of variables. So if you're going to be traveling, the bottom line here is higher elevations getting snow, lower elevations getting rain, and the potential is all the way through Sunday.
Yeah, wow.
So you have to be prepared for those travel days.
Okay. Thank you very much. It is now 10 minutes before the hour. Your morning sprint coming up next. Thanks for waking up with Good Morning Northwest on your Thursday morning. We'll be right back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Shop the Valley. We're packaged perfectly.
Want a cool new vehicle for the new year? A new style? Tough four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive? With delayed payments until April 1st, then you need to head down to the Cal Superstores in Airway Heights and Coeur d'Alene, where they are offering up to $600 of free upgrades, like truck lifts, light bars, and tires, to customize your new ride. Like your deal, love your wheels at Cal.
Planning a trip to 49 degrees north? Make Mistaqua Casino Hotel your home base for an unforgettable ski, stay, and play experience. Store your gear securely in our convenient ski lockers. And after a day on the slopes, relax in our indoor swimming pool, hot tub, or unwind in one of our comfortable, beautiful new hotel rooms. Mistaqua Casino Hotel is located just north of Spokane on Highway 395 near Chewelah. Visit Mistaqua.com for more details.
Hello, I'm Diamond Dan Clark.
And I'm Jeweler Jane.
And we're from Clark's Diamond Jewelers in beautiful downtown Coeur d'Alene.
Our famous snow promotion is back for Christmas.
If it snows 4 inches or more in 24 hours on January 9th, 2025, all purchases made between November 19th and December 28th will be refunded in full. And that means all engagement rings, loose diamonds and gemstones, jewelry, and gifts could all be free.
Shop Clark's Diamond Jewelers this Christmas and let it snow diamonds.
With prices of natural gas and propane skyrocketing, your heating bill is getting out of control. But before you turn down the heat, give the experts at Bill's Heating and Air a call. They have the latest in dual fuel technology to keep your family comfortable and the utility bills low. There has never been a better time to upgrade because now every furnace purchase comes with a free heat pump. So call Bill's Heating today to get your free heat pump while supplies last.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
It is 6:53, time to get ready to take on your Thursday with the morning sprint. Mark Peterson is tracking a weather alert day with heavy winds. And Hannah Joy in studio with updates on the damage caused by Russia's attack on Ukraine. But first, with all the forecasted snow in the higher elevations, the Northwest Avalanche Center is issuing an avalanche warning for the Cascades. Due to heavy snow, strong winds, and low elevations of snow transitioning to rain, travel through Stevens and Snoqualmie passes is not recommended. This warning lasts until 6 this evening.
We do have a weather alert day as we look at the winds coming in with snows to the north, northern valleys, snow to shovel, messy roads. We're going to have the winds that are going to be the issue, and south into the Palouse and the lower basin, definitely stronger winds in excess of 50 miles an hour. We look at the Doppler radar. We continue to see snow to the north, changing over to rain snow mixed as you get into parts of North Idaho. Now it's going to be an elevational game for us. We're expecting 43 for the high, but those winds to continue all afternoon into the evening, and then after dinner it should settle down quite a bit.
Millions of Americans are under weather alerts on this busy travel day. High surf alerts are happening along the west coast from Washington down to Northern California. And heavy snow is expected at higher elevations. The possibility of 3 feet falling from the Cascades to the Rocky Mountains. Today marks 20 years since a massive Indian Ocean tsunami killed more than 230,000 people in a dozen countries. Hundreds gathered to pray at a mosque in Indonesia. 170,000 people died in Indonesia alone. The disaster caused by a 9.1 magnitude earthquake off the coast of Sumatra, December 26, 2004. 1.7 million people were displaced. A driver suspected of being under the influence caused a crash that injured a woman Christmas morning in Spokane Valley. Washington State Patrol says 39-year-old Robert Garcia was driving north on Pines Road near Trent Avenue just before 11 yesterday morning. Troopers say Garcia crossed into oncoming traffic and hit a car driven by a 61-year-old Spokane Valley woman. She and Garcia were taken to the hospital. We don't know how badly they were hurt. WSP says Garcia faces charges of vehicular assault. Firefighters in Stevens County had to knock down a garage fire in Suncrest yesterday morning. It happened on Mockingbird Lane, about 30 minutes north of Spokane. These pictures are from Stevens County Fire District 1. Firefighters said that fire was mostly contained to the garage, but caused extensive damage. They haven't said what they believe caused it. The city of Okanagan's been under a boil water advisory all week and will continue to do more testing today. According to Okanagan County Emergency Management, the city had a water main break Sunday at the intersection of 2nd and Queen Street. The City Public Works Department has isolated the break and chlorinated the water reservoirs to disinfect them. The city is now testing water samples to make sure it is safe for residents and businesses, but a sample yesterday came back unsatisfactory. People in Okanagan may experience dirty water, and if so, you should flush water through bathtubs and remove screens from faucets. We'll keep you updated on when that advisory is lifted on KXLY.com. In News for Your Health, whooping cough has surged in the U.S., and it doesn't look to be slowing down. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, there have been 32,000 cases reported this year. Whooping cough can be serious for all ages, but children younger than 1 are particularly sensitive. Vaccination is the best way to protect against the contagious respiratory illness. Symptoms are similar to a common cold, but a painful body cough can develop that can last for weeks or even months. Former President Bill Clinton is out of the hospital this morning. His office says he was discharged from Georgetown University Medical Center in D.C. one day after being admitted for the flu. The 78-year-old has experienced health problems in the past, including a 4-hour bypass surgery in 2004.
Russia attacks Ukraine on Christmas Day. Russia launched missiles and drone strikes toward Ukraine's power grid. As a result, 500,000 people in Ukraine are without power. Russia now calls the attack a success, while President Joe Biden said the attack is outrageous. If you don't know, the U.S. has committed $175 billion to help Ukraine, but this could all change once President-elect Donald Trump takes office, all because he plans to reverse some of the Biden administration's support in Ukraine. For updates, tune in to Good Morning America.
An ambush attack on law enforcement in Syria killed 14 people overnight. According to the country's interior ministry, the attack was carried out by the former forces of deposed leader Bashar al-Assad. It came just hours after the new government's military operations command said its forces killed a group of the former regime in the same area. The ambush is the first known large attack by Assad loyalists since his ouster less than 3 weeks ago. We'll be back with a final check of weather with Mark coming up right after this quick commercial break.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
At Numerica, you'll find money answers for loud sneezers. Gesundheit. Get money answers for you and only you. Learn more at numericacu.com.
The Season of New Traditions sales event is on at George Gee Kia Spokane. This means you receive special savings on over 270 new Kias. Exceptional offers are available now. Lease new 2025 Kia Sorento Hybrid EX all-wheel drives starting at just $349 a month. Lease new Kia Sportage X-Line PHEV all-wheel drives starting at only $299 a month. Give yourself and your loved ones the gift of a new Kia from George Gee Kia Spokane. Shop George Gee Kia Spokane off I-90 in Liberty Lake.
Moving day never goes smoothly, does it? Let's just settle this little mishap.
Who do we always see on the billboards again?
It's the one call that's all, guys.
You deserve to be compensated fairly for everything you've had to go through.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
All right, good morning, everyone. A live look at Cowley Park. The lights will remain through the beginning of the year, and after that, Who knows? But they're beautiful. I hope you take them in. Temperatures 43 for the high today, 10 degrees above average. But we do have a wind advisory until 3 o'clock this afternoon. And it is going to have winds gusting in excess of 40 miles an hour, gusts to 50 potentially. The rain stops this afternoon. We clear up, but the winds fire up and follow behind it. Again, 43 today, 39 tomorrow, Saturday 44 and 38 on Sunday. So we're going to see the temperatures go back and forth, but the winds are going to be here this afternoon.
Yeah, we'll keep our eye on it. Thanks so much, Mark. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you throughout Good Morning America with live local updates.